So first question I've got for all of you, your personal recruiting strategy, your personal recruiting game plan in order to be able to hit the goals that you have. So map that out. You understand? At a minimum, I think to maintain as a high-level professional in network marketing, it's 20 a year to maintain. Bring in 20 people in a short period of time, work with those people over the course of the year. You should be able to get some productivity out of that and some growth out of that. And if you have some natural attrition that falls out of your business, that's going to replace that. That's going to inspire other people. That's real life for a six-figure earner and above is 20 a year. Decide how you want to do it. You want to do 1 or 2 a month, or you want to do 20 in 30 days, you make the decision. If you want to really go nuts, you got to take a look at your goals and decide what you need to do. So personal recruiting is number one. Second measurement that I would work on if I was you is attendance at your company destination events. This is the easiest way and the fastest way I know for a person to be able to explode and grow their income is to get people, move everything they have to move around to be able to make that happen. So, there's a general formula in network marketing. The general formula is this. You will earn approximately $1,000 per year per person you have attend a destination event, your company convention. So if your goal is to make 100,000 on your list, you need to figure out a way to get 100 people to your company convention. You want to make 250,000? Fastest way I know, get 250 people to attend your company convention. Now, if you're coming from Australia, it's a much higher number because the commitment's much higher. So you make 2, 3, maybe even 4,000 for each person you would bring from something like that. But a reasonable destination event, they get on an airplane or they travel, they stay in a hotel, they attend that event, it's worth about $1,000 per person. Fastest way I know to $1 million a year is 1,000 people in an event. Over $1 million a year, this formula breaks down a little bit because people have huge organizations. But I will tell you, up to about 1,000 people, it's very accurate. And if you think about how many people you had in your group attend a major destination event on your team, and do the math yourself. And tell me where the number is, and I promise you it's pretty close. And if you're making less than that, give it a little time because you'll get there. So that's the fastest way I know. So map out a game plan. Let's say you got to figure out let me coach you on that. You want to get 100 people to your company destination event. Let's say that's what you want to do, okay? So let's say you want to get 100 people at an event. Let me give you some training on how to do that. I'm a ninja at doing this. I'm world class. There's very few people that are better at me at promoting a company destination event. This is what made up for most of my lack of ability and lack of skill was this skill. So let's say you have an event in September, and your goal is to put 100 people into that event. Number one, you have to know what the date is. You got to know where the location is. And you got to take a look at what you have in raw materials from your team in order to be able to work with. And some of you have a team to work with, and some of you, the team's going to be no good. You're going to have to do this with a fresh team. So if the team's no good, then that's fine. But let's say you got 10 people on the team. If you have 10 people on the team, it's your job to crawl inside their mind as a leader and say, let's each of us get 10. Let's come up with a strategy. Let's come up with training. Let's come up with competition. Let's come up with recognition programs and incentives and peer pressure and constant communication. Let's talk about it all the time. Let's meet with your people. Let's call everybody on the team. Let's call our customers, invite them. Let's everybody on the team recruit one person this month and invite them to the company convention. Let's solve all the problems. Let's figure out the babysitters. Let's carpool. Let's share hotel rooms. Let's do whatever we got to do in order to be able to make this happen. Let's eliminate all the excuses. Let's go have an adventure. Let's go do something outrageous. Let's change our family history for forever. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on, you plus me. If you have one person on your team, it's enough. You in? It's one person on your team is enough. Say, come on. You and me. It's just the two of us. But two people can conquer the world. Come on, let's go. You recruit 10 people, and I'm going to recruit 10 people. We'll have 20 people, and then we'll get each of those, and we'll help each of those get 5. We'll get 120. We'll have more tickets sold than we even have space for. Let's just do it. Let's shock the world. Let's freak out our families. Let's shut up every person who's ever doubted us for our entire lives. Every person that said, no, we can't do it.